Are you tired of being inconsistent? You tired of going up and down, barely getting by? Are you always seem to end up the same way every day, every month, and it just becomes insane? Well, I'm going to give you one number to keep in your head today, and that's the number 0. And if you stick around for a minute, I'm going to tell you why it's such a powerful amplifier. And if you approach your day at 0 every day, if you start the same, you're not going to end the same. If you're tired of settling, then you better get to selling. Welcome to the Sales Life. I'm your host, Marsh Buice. And if this is your first time here, man, subscribe and stick around. We'd love to have you. If you've been here before, thank you for being here. And also sharing today's episode with someone else who needs to hear this. Recently, I listened to a episode of Creative Elements with Clouse. Really love listening to Clouse. And he had Roberto Black on his podcast. And Roberto Blake said this. He said that you have to approach your day like an athlete. Every day, you start at 0. Good or bad, I think, man, we hold the results for far too long, don't we? Because if it's good, then we lose our sense of urgency. And if it's bad, we lose our confidence and our momentum. There are going to be days in your sales life that is just not coming together for you, that is just your day in the barrel. There are going to be days that it's a grind for you. And then there are going to be other days, man, where you want the party to just continue on. So you don't want to rock the boat. You want the results from all this hard work is finally paying off. And you want those results to shine on. But doing that just jacks everything up. And because we carry the experiences over, we lose our momentum. So here's what I want you to do. Approach your day every day the same way. Approach it at 0, good or bad. See, all the experience and the knowledge that you have from previous days, I want you to carry those forward. But I don't want you to carry the emotions over. See, that's what jacks us up. Many times we carry the emotions over, and we also carry the results over as well. And if the results are good, we ease up. We think, you know what, I can lay up today, this week, the end of the quarter. And then that's when we get into the pressure cooker situations and we put ourselves in a bind. And if the results are bad, we think it's permanent. We think we've lost our touch and we're never going to come out of this. That's why it's important that all of that gained experience and all of that knowledge, let that be carried forward, because you're going to need that in your bag later on, because you're going to be faced with a situation that you're going to have to dig deep and you say, I remember when I went through that. So you carry that part forward. But the emotions, you don't carry the emotions over at all. Every day, I'm starting at 0. I want you to check out, it'd be a good idea to check out Clouse's episode with Roberto Blake. And also, I talk more about the feedback loop on episode 652 of the Sales Life. And the link is in the show notes. And it's about shortening your feedback loop. Shortening your feedback loop, and I talk more about this, is where you actually put something out there and you love your work. You just don't fall in love with one piece of your work. So you put it out there and you're on to the next thing. And the reps, it's what's going to give you that experience. And because you shorten the feedback loop, it's going to be massively productive for you in the long run. So check that one out as well. Thanks so much for tuning in to The Sales Life. I'm on all the socials. Hook up with me there. And if you want to message me, thesaleslife1@gmail.com, thesaleslife1@gmail.com. Remember, the greatest sale that you will ever make is to sell you on you, because you're more than enough. Stay amazing. Stay in the sales life.